start with the Big 12 championship between Texas and Oklahoma State. Texas has taken money to cross over the 2 touchdown spread threshold. They're a 15-point favorite here. Over under sitting at 55. I saw, look, on the one thing that I'm worried about is this Gundy voodoo. I mean, this Oklahoma State team I don't think is very good, but Gundy seemingly gets his team to overperform in big spots and as an underdog and against ranked teams for whatever reason. But look, from a matchup standpoint, this is a nightmare for Oklahoma State. You cannot run on Texas, period. End of story. No one's been able to do it this year. They ranked 6th in rush explosiveness allowed. That's the Oklahoma State offense. 11th in rush success rate, 2nd EPA per rush, you name it. And then what does that mean? That means Oklahoma State can't get Ollie Gordon going. That's pretty much their offense is Ollie Gordon explosive runs. And then when Ollie Gordon gets going, it sets up the play action and easy passes for Bowman. If Gordon can't get going, then they're not going to have the play action there. And then they're going to be in 3rd and longs against the number 1 third down defense in the country. So the Oklahoma State, what's the path of success for the Oklahoma State offense? Pray and Gundy voodoo. I don't know. And then on the other side, Oklahoma State's pass defense is bad. I adjusted for schedule outside the top 100. So this Texas offense is rolling. They should pick apart this Oklahoma State secondary. Texas also needs margin. I think they want style points. So the Oklahoma State defense, by the way, dead last in passing play explosiveness allowed. That's not great against Texas. By the way, also, Oklahoma State opponents, I mentioned 4th down luck. 4 of 23 on 4th down. 17% opponents have gone against the Oklahoma State defense. Number 1 in the nation. Regression monster looms there. When Sark, Sark's probably going to go for it a couple times. So, yeah, the number is high. Raw number a little high for me. I saw you put in a team total over on Texas, which I like. Because Texas isn't going to stop scoring. I don't see how Oklahoma State stops them. I would like the game over. Fast track here. But I'm afraid Oklahoma State's just going to get shut down. Because if they just take away Ollie Gordon, what's Oklahoma State's recourse? I don't know. So line's pretty sharp, but I don't necessarily know if it's fully adjusted for the fact that Texas will just keep playing to the end and try to bury Oklahoma State and put up a number. Total's a pass for me just because I'm worried about the Oklahoma State offense. Even though I lean over a little bit from a numbers perspective, I might join you on that Texas team total over. That might be the best bet in this game. What do you see here in the Big 12 title?
Well, first off, I think everybody that listens should either has or should have a Texas ticket in their back pocket.
Yes, I have that too. Not hedging, obviously.
Yeah. I think congratulations to everybody. I hit mine, the first week of May. That number was above plus 120 for 2 months or so. Like, congrats to everybody on, I don't know, CLV, because we haven't won yet. We'll party after this.
I'm not hedging, and I'm not even looking in the middle.
I'm not hedging. I'm not middling. I am, you know what? I'll be in Vegas. It'll be 9 a.m. when this thing kicks. I'm going to have some food delivered to the room, and I'm just going to enjoy my coffee. But no, listen.
Get some Tito's for Texas.
We're going to have some fun here. The entire offensive identity revolves around Ollie Gordon for Oklahoma State. You have to remember what Gundy said at media days is we're leaving behind the zone blocking schemes and we're going to man blocking. It didn't click until middle of the season, and that's when Ollie Gordon really took off. The problem is, like you mentioned, Oklahoma State really falls off in passing downs. They're 119th in EPA when they get behind the chains. That's bad. Bowman neglected to throw a touchdown in 3 of his last 4 games. He's going in the opposite direction. The team is going in the opposite direction. The Texas front 7 has dominated everybody that runs man blocking schemes, counter schemes, any run concept that Oklahoma State has been using with Ollie Gordon. Texas absolutely dominates. I said it boldly, loudly, and I'll say it again. This Texas front 7 could win a national title. Now, every other position, we got to have a conversation about, but the Texas front 7 has just been amazing. So finishing drives continues to be a real problem for Texas. You saw that against Texas Tech. How many times do offensive drives get within the 40? It's a field goal or it's nothing. It's like they just get lackadaisical. Like they forget where they are when they get into scoring position. So that is one thing I would keep my eye on with Texas. I don't think it's going to be a problem here. The Pokes allowed at least 30 points in recent weeks to BYU, Houston, and Central Florida. If Texas can't get to 35 points, what are we talking about here, huh? You don't need to go to the College Football Playoff if you can't score at least what BYU, Houston, and UCF are scoring. So yes, give me Texas on the team total over. Accidental 50 burger against Texas Tech. Since this game is at 11 a.m. kickoff time local, and the ACC championship game is until later, Sark needs all the style points he can get. Let's ride with Texas team total over.